It had a really great moody and sinister feel that I thought worked really well, especially with the constructs of the car, very claustrophobic feeling, and the setup to them getting in the body. I thought that there was a sense of dark humor about the approach that I thought matched the style of the piece. And I thought that the two leads, in particular the older lead, really gave an edge to the piece that I thought worked quite well, even though the narrative wasn't always clear on what was occurring. I thought there was a sort of internal struggle with our leads that was able to carry the piece because of the performance of the leads in particular.
Feels like a proof of concept for something that could be even like a full-fledged film, like a full feature, or even like a series of some sort. I thought it was really, really cool. And this whole premise of two people having this job in which it entails them to basically set up how a person has died and make it seem like something that it isn't is what it is. So I thought that was really cool in a general sense. I really liked the dynamic between the two characters because it was obvious that they are not friends. They are just really there to get the job done, but it's very much one of those the older person feels like he's in charge. He is the veteran, so he feels like he has all this like wisdom to give. He's just talking his ear off to this kid, and it's very interesting to see their dynamic because he's not the younger kid is not he's not telling the older guy off, but he's also like, I'm not listening to anything you're really saying because I don't agree. At least that's what I perceived. I thought it was really cool to see how despite the little that he was saying, it is obvious that they are not really on the same page about how to handle certain things. I really did enjoy some of the tangents though, because some of them kind of were based on generational things, and a lot of the phrases that the older guy was saying, he was very much like, oh, back in my day, or like now the world's like a little like democracy does this, and like back in the day, you never had to do that. And it was just very interesting to see in that regard. And I really do think that the two stars were phenomenal in this. I think their chemistry led to their animosity on screen, and I thought that was really cool. And the cinematography was great. I loved the way that it would follow him as he was dragging the body up the stairs and everything. I loved how like every time you can tell that maybe we're not sure if this is supposed to be happening or not, like the lights would flicker. I thought that was really cool as well.
Does a really good job of uh, building suspense and tension, uh, mainly from its audio and a lot of the musical cues and stings. Um, just especially additionally the acting as well, because the interactions between the two hitmen, um, you can tell their relationship is very strained, as one of them is very abrasive, and you're just waiting for the kettle to boil over and for that explosion to happen. And I think it does a good job of just gradually building it up and up and up and up until you reach the end.
I liked the pace. I liked the length of this short. I also liked the very opening with the rear view mirror in the car and then the headlights on the highway and the storm. Really did set the tone for this right in the get-go, in the beginning. Really nice shadows on the wall. And then I liked the concept of this sort of setting up the perfect, scene of a murder. In all, I really like the acting. I like the music. I like the thriller of it. The what's going to happen? What are they doing? Who are these people? And the fact that the guy who talked a lot and was, kind of bossing the other guy around, was really talking down about this guy and assuming probably things about him that weren't true. And then, I could see the look in the guy's eyes at the end that he was just about to snap and kill the other guy. At least that's what it was set up to be, I believe. And I thought the acting was really good on both of their parts.
And I get a sense that one is the authority of the two because he feels like he's talking to a subordinate. He had the other guy carry the body up the stairs. He also has a way of talking where it's lacking in respect, which makes me feel like maybe he is the boss. They're clearly staging a death. And it's alluded to in the dialogue that it is a means to give the family respect of having an answer in regards to what happened to this man that died, but it makes us question what really happened to him. How did he really die? What's going on? What's this crime scene that we saw in the phone prior to this one?